Hello everyone. Today in this video I am going to take the doubts that I've received from many girls. So I arranged here some common problem. Some are same and some are kind of. So let's start. First question is there. Find the 31st term of an AP whose 11th term is 38 and the 16th term is 73. So here we have to first let first term is equals to A and the common difference is equals T. We know the formula an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d, and we are giving here the 11th term. So n is what here? 11. So a 11 is equals a plus n minus 1, 11 minus 1 into d, that is a 11 is equals to a plus 10d. So what we have here, a plus 10d is equals to, because the 11th term is given here 38, so a plus 10d is equals to 38 because a 11 is equals to 38. Similarly, 16th term is 73. So A16 is equals to A plus 16, that is n minus 1 into d. So it becomes A16 is equals to A15d and A15d is equals to 73 because 16th term is given here 73. Now we are having two equations. So subtracting equation 1 from 2, we are having here A plus 15d is equals to 73. This is our second equation. A plus 10d is equals to 38. That is, on subtracting we know that we have to change the sign of the second equation. So A will cancel out, 15 and 10 will be 5d is equals to, on subtraction 13 minus 8 5, 6 minus 3 35. So d is equals to 7. We are getting here d is equals to 7. Now putting the value of d in equation first, that is first, or we can put this value in second also. A plus 10d is equals to 38. So A plus 10 into d is 7. 70 is equals to 38 on transposing. So 38 minus 70, we will get here A is equals to minus 32. So we have to find here the 31st term. So A 31st is equals A plus 31 minus 1 into d. It becomes A plus 30d. Now put the value of A, that is we are having here minus 32 plus 30 into 7, that is equals to 210. On calculation we will get here 178. So this is the first question. So we can do question like this. Now the second question is there. How many three digit numbers are divisible by 7? So first we will make an AP. 3-digit numbers divisible by 7. So the least 3-digit number which is divisible by 7 is 105. Now with the gap of 7 we have the next number, with the gap of 7 we have the next number, and so on. And this is the last number, 3-digit number, which can be divisible by 7. So this we find, like this we will find the AP. These form an AP whose first term is 105 and the common difference, because this is divisible by 7. So this is divisible by 7. So common difference is equals to 7. And let n be the number of terms in this AP. Then an, or we can say the last term, is equals to 994. Then a is equals to 994. We know the formula, same. A plus n minus 1 into d is equals to an. This is our an. We have put here the value 994. So a is 105 plus n minus 1, d is 7, 994. Now 105 will transpose to right side. It becomes 14 minus 5, 9, 8 as it is. It is 9 minus 1, 8. So divide 127 by 7. It is divided by 7, 127. Now 1 will transpose to other side. It becomes 128. So hence 128 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. So like this we can find the number which can be of so many digits, how many digits, and divisible by any number. So this is the common method. Now next is, for what value of n are the nth term of two APs 63, 65, 67, and this is the second AP 3, 10, 17 are equal. So for the first AP, first we will select the first AP. The first term A is 63 here. The common difference 65 minus 63, that is 2. We know the formula an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So the next is here an is equals to 63 plus n minus 1 into d, that is 2. So an is equals to, it is an is equals to 63 plus multiplies inside 2 and minus 2. Now this 63 and 2 becomes minus 2 becomes 61 plus 2n. Now for the second AP. In second AP, we were having 3, 10 and 17. The first term is a and the common difference will be 10 minus 3, that is equals to 7. So suppose for this first term we are taking t here to make the formula. Tn is equals to t plus n minus 1 into d1 because in the previous one we have taken in for the first equation, first AP we have taken here d. Now this Tn is equals to same formula, An is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Same formula, Tn is equals to 3 plus n minus 1 into d. So Tn is equals to 3 plus multiplied inside 7n minus 7. So 3 plus minus 7, it becomes minus 4, and 7n is positive, that we have written at first place minus 4. Now it is given that their nth term are equal. So we have written nth term of first AP is equals to the nth term of second AP. This is the nth term of the first AP, 61 plus 2n. This is the nth term of the second AP, 7n minus 4. So 61 plus 4 is equals to 7n minus 2n. 65 is equals to 5n. It is 13 here. Hence 13th term of both the APs is same. Now the next question. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and the 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. So let first term is a common difference t. Same formula we are having n is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. It is given third term is 16. Third term a3 is equals to a plus n minus 3 minus 1 into d. a3 is given 16 is equals to a plus 3 minus 1 into this is 2d. So a plus 2d is equals to 16. This is the first equation. Now for the it is given the 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. The 7th term exceeds means plus exceeds the 5th term by 12. So this equation we are having here, that is a7 is equals to a5 plus 12. So a plus n is 7, 7 minus 1 into d. a5 a plus 5 minus 1 into d plus 12. So it becomes a plus 60, a plus 4d plus 12. 60 minus 4d is equals to, this will transpose, a will be cancelled out. 60 minus 4d is equals to 12. 2d is equals to 12 and d is equals to 12 upon 2, that is 6. Now putting the value of d in equation 1. Putting the value of d in equation 1. We are having a plus, the first equation is a plus 2d is equals to 16. So a plus 2 into 6 is equals to 16. A is equals to 16 minus 12. A is equals to 4. So we are having a as well as d. We know how can we write the AP? A plus d, a plus 2d and so on. So a is equals to 4 and d is equals to 6. The next term will be 4 plus 6, that is 10. It becomes a is equals to 4 plus 2 into 6, that is 12. 12 plus 4 is equals to 16. So this kind of question. Now next, one more type is there. In an AP, prove that am plus n plus a m minus 1 is equals to 2am. So let again, first term is a, common difference t. We know the nth term is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Similarly, because we are having here in this question we are having m also, the same formula we will write in m by taking n as m. So am is equals to a plus m minus 1 into d. So let this is the first equation. Now it is given that a m plus n. First we will find here instead of, now similarly we can write for m plus n and we can write for m minus n. So replace our n by m plus n. So a plus m plus n minus 1 into d. Similarly for m minus n, a plus m minus 1 into d. So here we are having, because in the question we have to add. So adding both the equation second and third, a m plus n plus a m minus n. So here if we open this in the form of formula, a plus, this is here a plus m plus n minus 1 into d, and for m minus 1 it is a plus m minus n minus 1 into d. So a and a will be add on, and these two, the d will be common from both. So d is here, m plus n minus 1 plus m minus n minus 1. N will be cancelled out, it becomes m 2m minus 2. 2 will be common, so 2m minus 1 into d common. So from all, this 2 will common, a plus m minus 1 into d. Now what we have, a m plus n plus a m minus n is equals twice of a plus m minus 1 into d. And this a plus m minus into d is what? That is here a plus m minus 1 into d is equals to am. So here we will replace this by am. So twice of am. This is from equation first. So this what we want to prove. Now next is there is a different kind of question. For that I have to discuss some information for that. Here is a selection of terms of an AP. When odd numbers of terms NAP are required, then select the middle term as A and common difference as D. Example, suppose you want to choose 3 terms. So 3 terms is, center term is A, and we know that right side D will add and left side D will subtract. Similarly 5 terms, A plus D, A plus 2D, A minus D, A minus 2D. When even number of terms of an AP are required, then select the middle term as A minus D, because this is a even number. So there will be 2 middle numbers are there in even number. So A minus D and A plus D, these 2 will be the even middle numbers, and common difference is 2D. Even number we are taking, so here we have to take the common difference as 2D. Suppose 4 terms you want to choose. So middle terms are A minus D, A plus D. Right side 2D will be add, left side 2D will be subtract. So A plus 3D and A minus 1. Now the question that I have got as a doubt, the sum of the 3 numbers in AP is minus 6. The sum of the 3 numbers and their product is 64. Find the numbers. Let the numbers be, because it is given 3. And we have discussed here 3 numbers, A minus D, A and A plus D. So let the 3 numbers are A minus D, A and A plus D. Their sum is minus 6. So first we will do the sum here. A minus D plus A plus D is equals to minus 6. So D will cancel out, 3 is equals to minus 6 and A is equals to minus 2. Now product is given 64. So their product is 64. A will remain as it is A square minus B square, 64. Putting the value of A here that we have got, because 2 variables we are getting here and the value of 1 variable we are having. Minus 2 square minus D square 64. It becomes here minus 2 square becomes 4 minus D square. This minus 2 will transpose here. It comes in denominator. 4 minus D square is equals to minus 32. So minus D square is minus 32. 4 will also transpose 36. Minus will cancel out. D will be under root 36. So when we are having the under root, that time we are having 2 values plus minus 6. Now we have to choose. If D is equals to 6, A will remain same for both, but D will change, because A are we getting minus 2. So the required numbers are A, that is minus 2, A plus D, minus 2 plus 6, and A minus 2 minus 6. So minus 8, minus 2, minus 4. But if we are having minus 6, the order will change. A will remain at center. This side, because of this minus sign, minus minus becomes plus. It is 4, minus 2 and 8. So I just tried here to take your problems. So in the next video, we will take the sum of the finite terms of an AP. Thank you so much.